Hi, welcome to Packet Tracer 6.1.2. My name is David Campbell, and today I'm going to demonstrate resolving discontinuous network problems. Our objective for today, we're going to verify RIP version 2 is an auto-summarization the discontinuous networks. We're going to describe the behavior of traffic directed to and from the discontinuous networks. We're going to disable auto-summarization in RIP version 2. And then we're going to test and verify full connectivity. The beauty of this part about this packet tracer is that when I check my results, it's going to be saying completion is 0%. So that's going to help us out a lot. And I am being very facetious on that. It is not going to help us what we're doing because I can say I have this completed and not really. But a lot of this is we're just checking IP routes, ping, and just verifying network connectivity. So task 1, we're going to examine the network requirements. The addressing of the network has the following requirements. We're just seeing that we're having all these serial links connected properly, which we're getting this disco right here, or the disco lights going on. We're just making sure that everything is up and good to go. And by the time with me talking about all this, all the routers, all the switches, and all the computers should be properly booted up. Now, step 1. Step 1, we're going to verify the WAN connectivity. We're going to verify that router 2, R2, can ping across the WAN link to R1. So we're going to go from here to here. But, let's see. I have a trusty addressing table. So I bet this is serial 00. Let's see if we can just do this from now. So we're going to router 2, go to the CLI. We're going to ping. And this should be the proper address. If not, we'll do an IP route and we'll find exactly what's going on. And success, 100%, which is good. We're able to ping from this serial cable from router 2 to router 1. So we should have no problem on that. And I may have to thumb back a few times for this addressing table because it is a very long table. It shows the whole topology of this network, and it would take me a while just to write this all down, and then hopefully I'd get everything correctly labeled. So I may have to go a thumb back for just a few seconds. So please bear in mind that I might have to check back with the network addressing. We're going to verify that router 3 can ping across the WAN to link router 1. So we're going to go from here to here, and then we're going to go from here to here. And that's probably, I'm going to thumb back right here. 01. Let me just check on the cabling. Zero 1 0. Okay. So this will probably be serial 001. So let me just ping this. We go into, oh, okay, there we go, 001. I was correct. And sometimes it just doesn't want to work when you put the mouse pointer on the router that you want, but that's fine with me. We could do it the hard way, which is the best way, because in real life you can't just point a finger at something and it magically tell you what serial. Well, maybe you could if you just look in the back, but I'm rambling on. Let's go and do this. Success. Everything's good. Now I'm just going to skip router 4 to router 1. It's going to be a waste of our time because this is a long packet tracer. Okay, so let's see if we can router R1 ping the F00 interface on router 2, yes or no? Let us answer this magical question. So what we need to do, we don't know the FA IP address, so let's show run. Let's go to enable show run with an almighty space. So we're doing a show run. We're just seeing what we have here, and it's supposed to be FA00, which is this right here, and this is the lovely IP address. We'll just get the IP address, go to router 1, and as you can see, just for demonstration purposes, it does not like me. So we can't change anything right there, which is good. So I can't cheat, or you can cheat. Make sure we do this properly. Let's ping. I'm gonna guess yes. You 40%. Let's see if we can get higher. Maybe we can get lower. Let's see if we get all magical lower. 60%. Awesome. Let's try it again. We're going to get 80%. We're going 20, or we're going to go down. 40. Ooh. Wonder what's going on there. 60%. %. So we're getting all types of percents. Awesome. Just better. So to answer that question, can router R1 ping the FA00 interface on R2, yes or no? That is a maybe, but we'll go with a yes. You can ping it, it talks to it, there's a handshake for just a few seconds, and then it's a high five and some type of gang sign. Alright. Let's see if router 1 can ping R3 host A. R3 host A on router 4. IP configuration. I could probably go on the summarization, but I'm just so used to going to the IP and finding it. That's okay. I'm rambling on again. Alright, let's cross our fingers. Ping that computer over there in that network. Uh-oh. Let's try it one more time. So we can't do that. Let's see about what the router 3 and FA00. And I am on router 1. Okay, yes. So ping. What I'm doing right here, I'm going to ping this FA00. Let's see what we get. Play rate. Yeah, let's see if we can get 60 right. Sounds like we do not have a routing protocol, because this router is talking to the, well, yeah, you're talking to yourself. It's talking to these routers, but these routers are directly connected to it. So it's talking to right here, but it probably cannot talk to the switch since we can't talk to the host A right there. So it's talking directly to what it's connected to, but it does not have a routing protocol, so it most likely, we'll have to confirm that, but most likely it doesn't have any information about this part of the network, or this part right here. Just knows about the center part with the routers. Okay. So can router 1 ping FA00 interface on router 4? Yes, kinda. Can router 1 ping R4 host alpha? Yes or no? That is a no. So we get a success rate of these routers right here, but we're getting a big slap in the face and saying, hey, we do not know who these guys are. But I see these guys, so why is that happening? Well, it's RIP going on there. Now list all the routes that are included in the routing 1 table. Okay, so we'll just do routing 1. Show. Oh, shoe. Yes. Show IP route. Okay, so as I said, it's just showing all these. We got any RIP? What is RIP? M. M is for RIP. Is there a RIP version 2 symbol? I have not seen it, but most likely there is. Oh, never mind. RIP. M is for mobile. R is for RIP. Yes, I was not paying attention while I was watching Sesame Street, so we'll just keep on looking at this. Router 192, 250. I wonder if these guys got any RIP. We got a RIP. Oh, that's probably. Do we got some funky IP configuration? Yeah. We have subnet. That's why RIP. It's got RIP, but it needs RIP version 2 for the subnets, or different classes right here. So that completely makes sense since RIP version 1 and RIP version 2. Will router R2 be able to successfully route traffic designed for destination 192? Excuse me about that. We're verifying the RIP route. We're just making sure what we need to do. List the routes that are included in the R1 routing table. We've already done that. We're going to list the routes that are included in the R. Okay, so we pretty much have done that. We've seen what's going on these routers right here, and that they're using RIP version 1. And I'm just seeing what is the destined for 192.168.40.34. So we're going to go to our trusty routing table, 4034. Okay, the 4034 is the R2 host A. R2 host A, right there. So we're trying to see if it should not. No, if router 3 would be able to successfully route traffic designed for 192 for 168.40.98, that is a no. We're going to see if we can go from like this network to this network, and I am going to say that is a big no. So pretty much what this is, we verify that it does have the RIP routing configuration, but with the subnet mask, it's not going to allow that since RIP does not like that. It only likes the A, B, or C, but it does not like anything else besides that. So let me just double check this. So we just have to find out which networks. IP route. Okay, so these are RIP version 2. So what we'd have to do, let me see, I'm going to get my old trusty WordPad, if I even use it. Oh, good old Notepad. Paste. 244. Copy. I'm just going to go router 3, router. So I'm just going to use the full thing, and we're just going to add RIP version 2 on here. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Table, T, routing, RIP. Router RIP. Version 2. Save that like that. Network. Network 252. Just going to add whatever it is on here just in case. Do run. Okay. I'm going to check something. Cancel. And I'm just going to check the old, see what auto summarization. So that is a no. Okay, so we're going to continue on this. Okay, so we're able to get that. Let's see if we can get all our routing protocols here. I probably should have started with router 1. RIP. T. RIP. Router. I am not in England. Okay, so network. I think I gotta get a wildcard on there. I could be wrong. but this thing is not set up so that I can do, well, I can do router RIP version 2, but it's still going to let me just have a completion of 0%. So let's just check something. Show run. IPROUTE. Gateway of last resort is not set up. And now. Let me see something. And it's probably still gonna laugh at us. Ooh, 20%. We are talking to 3 to 5. See if we can get a better one than 60. Come on, 70. Up. But we are going down here now. Let's see if we can get. We're gonna do one more thing. I want to set this up. Route. Routing table. Copy. Okay, so let's see. That is going to freak it out. See if we can go. Come on. And as I said, there's just a lot we can do here, and we're seeing what routes have been added. It's like nothing's really changed. Come on. I'm not going to deal with this. This is actually concludes Packet Tracer 6.1.2, resolving discontinuous network problem. Thank you and have a great day.